Now, unfortunately, as I brought this horse over, I didn't show what she could do. Oops. I only got 2 saddles right now because I haven't sweet talked my leather worker yet. This is a very quick horse. She's not lag fast. She's medium parkouring. This horse here is so boss. Especially for white, they usually are weak. It's just phenomenal. He's a 4-block jump. He's so fast that he leaves the world behind and shows me everything underneath like an x-ray machine. And he's got hit points. I mean, all the animals will be named eventually, but first the breeding stock gets named because I don't want nothing to happen to it. Most of these are weak horses. They're pretty quick. There's a couple of horses that are parkouring horses that are like, they can walk on water, literally. They can walk on water. I have a little village that I added 4 buildings to, 2 buildings to, 3, 4. I forget which building, so I was adding to which village. But I changed my mind and I'm going to tear the whole thing down because if someone flying over or sees a random village, they're going to come and check it out and mess around. There's no villagers here to grief, but with no villagers here, it's going to be messed with, and it's also possibly going to show that someone lives here because there are no villagers. So I'm not sure about leaving anything here to be seen and attract anybody. I'll definitely take the farms out because those attract people. I mean, out this far, they're only going to come by boat or if they can force teleport, which is where I've gotten a lot of visits. All of my home points ended up being out in the Boom Tulies at the very edge and I'd just get thrown back over. Some of these areas are really pretty. I mean, honestly, I wish that we could have borders on our property to protect it from being griefed. To think of locking our doors anyway, but to keep any breaking, no allowance of breaking. And just open world PvP from when we're gathering mats. Something that's, you know, good size, the size of what the average large castle would be. Because PvE servers that do that, it keeps the grief down. But they don't have PvP. I mean, I go to one that has PvP because it, almost to the pretty swamp. Almost. This is extraordinary. I really, really wish I could put a tower here. But it's a long way from the villagers. I don't know if I want to build a castle very far from them because it'd be harder to check on them. Right here, I would have a tower, a castle behind here in the deeper spot. I have a big old tower there overlooking this swamp. I have 2 swamps that I've been monitoring, trying to find slime activity. So far I haven't had a lot of luck, but just past this swamp there was a few more horses. So, and the only white horses I've seen. I've seen a lot of colors. I haven't seen much red and I haven't seen much white. I see a spider. Anyways, this is on Sark's Craft, and it's a Mayanite flavored PvP server, faction server. And the main base can be a bit griefy at times. Rare is the person that's not going to have something all busted up. Or caught on fire or covered in water. Water griefing is allowed. This is quite pretty. I usually like a mountain above a swamp. That was my first Sark's Craft home, was a mountain above a swamp. If I had all my redstone ready, I'd already be building here instead. I still might build here. I really like this. I really like it a lot. But the mountain that I did get on has a mine shaft under it. And a dungeon. Well, you can buy spawners. I'm not that worried about it, but it's just so handy to have everything right there. In fact, 3 of the locations that used to be my homes on the old server have dungeons under them. Because I don't want dungeons under them, of course. If I was looking for a dungeon, I couldn't find it for my life. But because I'm digging someplace that I want to make an underground bunker and don't want monsters, there they are. Hi, cave spiders. I guess that means there's an abandoned mine nearby. Phooey. I'm going to fill mine in, because abandoned mines are also something that attract people, especially people that use like X-ray or shit. I want my area to look as boring as possible to most of the undetectable X-ray kind of things. I mean, villagers, the only way you can have them not seen is you got to be like 50 feet below wherever the surface is. That hides them from Rays and Voxel and Xeon maps. There's certain resource packs that are X-rays, but they're not really all about showing the monsters or NPCs, so as long as I've already stripped my area and then filled it in, it shouldn't be showing any caves or anything like that. And other X-rays, I don't know. I've only looked at 2 ever to see how they are for us a bog. And I do miss maps. I really do miss maps. Because I get lost easy if it's not something I've really gone back and forth on straight with the F3 showing. I don't have F3 showing right now because, well, obvious fact is obvious. I would like to build my castle and make it safe before everybody starts wandering around. We'll see what comes up later.